Hello, folks, and welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast that should have been over many years ago. It's the first comedy podcast in Philly, but yet the worst comedy podcast in Philly. It is your favorite podcast that you don't listen to. One of your favorite podcasts, anyways. Not much content for this week. Probably one of the least content weeks that I've done. Thursday night, I went to an open mic in Jersey with the Cookie, and it was our first time there. And it was at a coffee shop. It was about 30 minutes from our house. I forgot the area, but it was a nice little coffee shop. Miserable energy, though. Everybody bombed. A few comedians did get some laughs, but there was like one audience member. We're in the corner of this coffee shop. We both had good spots, but we didn't really get much laughs. But nonetheless, we got to check out a new room, finally get some stage time. So that was cool. And then last night, pretty much, we went to the Bucks County Comedy Cabaret. I've never been there before. That place has been there since the 90s or whatever, 80s. And I never went there because I never got on a show there, and it's really far. So I went to the Cookie's place, and from her place, it's about 45 minutes, long drive. So we weren't on the show. We went there because she got discount tickets to see a comedian friend of her that's a mutual friend that I actually know as well. And we went there, and it was really weird. I don't know why, I had like a panic attack. So it was like a really small room. I did a video blog. I didn't get a chance to finish it, though. And we were sitting there in the front. She always wants to sit in the front. And I got anxiety pretty much. And when the show started, I started feeling really nervous. I might yell at the N-word or something. I don't know. I was biting on my finger. I've obviously mental issues, and I was really nervous. And then the second comedian goes on stage, and I just felt like I had to walk out. So I took my bag, I walked out, downstairs to the Mexican restaurant. I got some chips and salsa, hit some food, and then eventually she hit me up and said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm downstairs. I can't come upstairs." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I have anxiety. I can't go back in the room. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm going to yell something out. I don't know why I'm freaking out." She goes, "Are you going to come back?" And I'm like, "No." So I didn't watch the show. It was kind of a waste of a night. But she got to see her friend and, meet the manager and hopefully to put her on a show one day. But, yeah, it was really weird. I went all the way up there just to sit downstairs in a bar. The food was pretty lousy, overpriced. Thank God I ordered the cheapest stuff on the menu. And as far as today goes, it is Sunday. We're going to do a podcast with an interview with an artist friend of hers, and then hopefully record a sketch or a cooking video or something. So this week we really didn't get as much content as we usually get, but we got some stuff. And I did a prank call show this week. I didn't get that many views, whatever. I tried. Got some new people on the Craigslist. The sketch we put up on both channels, both of them didn't get that much views, but I thought they actually were funny. But fortunately, YouTube is not giving me views again for the sketches, and that's that. There's going to be a poop show. If you listen to this, another episode of Tales from the Shit. That's right, folks. Tales from the Shit. Probably Tuesday. I might pre-record it because no one listens live anyways. It's only a 10-minute show, but I'll try to do it live. But if I do go live Tuesday, it probably won't be till 10:30, 11. I might do a later show, and I got the open mic coming this week. So that's about that. Well, folks, when we get to the public freakout commentary, I only have 3 clips. This first one is 2 old white guys fighting in a McDonald's, and it's sad when 2 old white guys don't get along these days. Let's play it.
Good for you. Let me help you. Do not touch me. 911 now. He's touching my arm. Oh, me. I'm touching your phone. Now he threw my phone out of my hand. That's assault. That's assault, yeah. Call 911 now. He's pushing me in the knee. That's self-defense. That's bigger assault. I'm pushing him away from me. That's bigger assault, jerk. 911 now. Now he took my food. He threw my phone. He pushed me. Get him out of here.
So it's not really that serious of a fight. It's just one guy pushing a guy, and this other guy's going to call the cops on him.
He threw my phone down.
Touch me.
Touch me.
And we'll go to court. Touch me.
He's in a light green shirt with white hair and short sleeves.
Touch me, idiot.
No, I'm a customer. is an older man with white hair and a light green t-shirt, short sleeve. He's another customer who's assaulting me.
By the way, they're both old guys, by the way. This guy has his hair dyed, but he's about as old as he is. So now they're outside now. It's kind of like nighttime. I don't know who's recording this, but they're not even looking at him. This guy's having a great time. And now he runs up to the guy. He tries to get a shot of his face, and the guy tries to kick the phone out of his hand. And he almost falls over.
You guys are like fucking 60.
Well, there you go. This next one, this is a woman, a cunt, jumps in this guy's truck, and he pulls her right out. She's a real nut job.
I got some psycho bitch who just got in my truck and was driving it.
Free Palestine!
In downtown Detroit and
It's
East
for my
Lafayette.
future kids. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
She's got a giant gap in her tooth. Looks like a kind of like a crackhead version of Rihanna.
Trying to do my job, homeless drug addict.
Free Palestine! I said! Free Palestine!
So finally he had enough. He grabs her by the jacket. She's beeping the horn.
Fuck out of my truck.
And he just chokeslams the bitch right on the ground. She rolls over, falls right on her ass. Real whack job. And finally, we can save this for the poop show, but this says woman caught pooping at Walmart. Now, unfortunately, the audio is not good. This is a white woman. She squats down in the produce section or the frozen food section. She has no panties on. She pulls her panties to the side. It just squirts out this giant diarrhea log. It's disgusting. I don't know why I'm playing this, but I guess I'm playing it because women do poop like this too, folks. Poop is all around the world, and people call me disgusted for talking about it. I'm not the one pooping in Walmart. Here it is. So she's in the aisle. She squats down. She's thinking about it. She decides to do it. She pulls her underwear to the side if she has underwear on, and it just squirts right out. Oh! It looks like a giant log. As she looks at it to make sure it's okay, she checks back to see her work. And she walks away very slow with all this dookie in her butt. Ugh! Disgusting. Well, folks, this podcast is disgusting. I'm disgusted. But now it's time to get the least favorite segment. It's time to get to the odd news. How the Guinness Brewery invented the most important statistical method in science. A new airline for dogs takes flight. Bark Air made its flight from New York to Los Angeles this week. Cost up to $8,000. So this is just an airline for dogs. And I think they're barking up the wrong tree with that one. Woman told to remove artificial beast by security staff at a Dublin airport. Oh, artificial breast. I'm sorry. Miss Argentina contest. Dreams of a 60-year-old contestant comes to an abrupt end. California hospital hosts wedding so ailing dad can walk daughter down the aisle. That's nice. A woman bit by Catholic priest during communion. He wouldn't give me the cookie. Texas megachurch caught man manipulating traffic data to get a new spotlight. Italian teenager to become the first millennial saint. Google's owl-generated search keeps citing the Union. Texas doctor said 9-year-olds can safely give birth, appointed to a maternal mortality committee. Family stricken with brainworms after eating an undercooked bear. I don't know. I don't have a joke for that. Roof Ninja. Woman found living inside a shop sign said it was an old safe spot. I think she was climbing a fence. A French porn thug snared on Are We Dating the Same Guy website. Putin seeking to weaponize threat of mass immigration. Pope clears way of God's influence. Okay, I read that already. Hulu's Virgin Island, a dating show for celibates. Taylor Swift's cats have conditions that cause constant pain. That's big news. I like to swift her out of the news. Use a swifter sweeper. New Zealand man filmed trying to body slam an okra in oceans described as idiotic. Microbiologists from Cardiff University have used brewer's yeast found in killer honeybees and developed craft beer. Honey and beer, that seems like that might sting on a hangover the next day. That was okay, I guess. Mexico fire breed fights off Meridian Marachis in a turf war over tips. This Florida skinny house is only 10 feet wide, but it's selling for $619,000. A drunk monkey goes on a rampage fueled by jealousy over owner's new husband. That's bananas. Alright, I used that punchline before. Ambulance collides with a moose, responds to another moose collision. Hundreds paid to be robbed by a phony hold-up cruise to gain favorable immigration status. Man trapped in a garbage truck, rescued by fire department. This story's trash. Figured it in 3 hours. Korean man spotted having sex with a pink Tesla. Oh yeah, this is a big story. This guy took a gas pump and I think stuck it up his bum. 706 people named Kyle got together in Texas. It wasn't enough for a world record though. Really? So there's more people named Kyle out there doing that. Around $500 worth of baby eels seized at airport. Skipping coffee is the latest. Okay, we got one more news site to get to, folks. We're probably going to end the show. Actually, the show's at 11 minutes already. Mom says she was fined $88,000 after kids accidentally picked up 72 clams instead of seashells. Austin's hippie culture thieves as top naked garden city. Woman bitten by cat. Okay, read this already. Texas doctor. I read that already too. San Rafael unhost man sues next door business over classical music. I guess he was wishing like he was Beethoven. He was deaf. That wasn't good. Rat bigger than dog found his rodent catcher once they're getting bigger and bigger. Died town maddened by I read this already. UP man slits open wife's room to check baby's gender. Gets life imprisonment. Damn, he went to life for that? For cutting open her slit. Priest bites woman after mass denying her communion. Samsung reportedly requires independent repair stores to rat. God says ordered that I should continue to work to 2047. This is India. Florida priest, Texas woman delighted with beach treasure until she finds out it was just an urn. Beloved DJ was found 18 months after his disappearance. Wealthy San Francisco toys. Texas woman with Blair tire kidnapped, sexually assaulted by man who pulled over her gates for helping. Black Sabbath music is not good for getting a bear out of a tree. We're almost done here, folks. Let's see. Demi Moore, who's 61 years old, says full frontal nudity in Kansas Film Festival hit was a vulnerable experience. So she's still showing herself at 61. Good for her. Okay, well that's it, folks. That's it for the show. Another awful episode of The Can, which means up my ass. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go freak yourself, Cuffy. Happy Memorial Day, you jerks.